So I've just been going over the list of all the stuff that I've done to the Suburban the couple of years that I've had it. I've done so much work to my motorcycles and all the other little things that it's time to get at some of the body work on this. But anyway, I just kind of going over. I keep a journal, everything that I've done to it. So just recently I've replaced all the U-joints in the steady bearing, the gas tank straps, all the shocks, front brakes were replaced, the rear adjusted, a couple of wheel studs need to be replaced. I rebuilt the car, put a new battery in it, new master cylinder, spark plugs, wires, and obviously the oil change, that kind of stuff. Changed the rear end gears, larger wheels and tires because it just had the wrong ratio. Good, out of the bottom, but I've got other plans for it. And I'm going to change the rear end gears again. They were used set put in, and they're nice, but there's a little howl in them. So I'm going to put a new set in. Hooked up the electric choke, cleaned up all the wiring to the main fuse box, replaced the power switch, and installed a nice trailer hitch from U-Haul. So what's next is, again, as I said, to change the rear end gears to a newer set, same ratio, and I'm going to install a set of airbags in the coil springs for when the trailer comes. But this winter, I'm doing the interior, the floors, the holes in the floors that need to be done, and up around the top of the rain lip, I guess is that what you call it. I'm going to clean that all out and reseal that. So the floor will be done. A carpenter friend of mine is doing in Baltic birch all of the headliner brackets, wooden brackets that hold up the ceiling cushion, I guess you'd call it. And then we're going to build a new console inside, clean up everything around there. Again, it's not going to be show quality. I don't want that. I want the truck to run straight, stop straight, bulletproof, but I want it to be a daily driver. And then in a couple of years' time, it'll get a decent body job once everything is done. But anyway, it's kind of a nice feeling to get at this stuff and put a little love into it. Okay. So I've got one side pulled apart here. I've got the seat out. I can see over here where the holes in the rod are. It's solid on the outside. Up there, it's good and solid. Up through there. But the rod here, then I can see where the patch was put in before. And then over in here, on the wall, I can see where there was a patch. And the water is getting down up here, up in there. When it rains, I can see it drip down on the inside. So it's been making its way down in through down there. And then you can see where somebody has patched it before. Probably hasn't solved the problem up top. So I'm going to pull all that out. And it's solid there. So I'll come across there somewhere, put a better patch in. Probably up along there. Cut it all out. It's somewhat solid in here, but I'm not sure if we'll replace all that. Come down along, body mount there, put a patch over there, then in here, cut all that out, come back along here where it's good and solid, back here, solid, and then back out. I priced getting the whole sheets, and it's a ton of work, and I'm not really gonna go that route. I think we're just gonna cut out the rot, weld in good pieces, seal her up nice and tight, undercoat it, do this side and do that side. So I can see here that probably the rain has been the problem getting down in there, and it's been fixed down below. But if you come up here, this is kind of what's up here. And I'm going to get a little a little grinder. I'm going to clean all that out, and then I'm going to seal it up really nice and try to stop this from happening again. But right in here is where the issue is. So we'll grind that all out. See, the water just runs right back down and just lays in that spot right there and runs right down. So I'm going to fix that all up. Maybe drill a couple little holes to let the rain run on the outside. I'm not saying that I know how to do it the way that it's supposed to be done, but a guy told me one time water runs downhill. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is one side. The other side's going to be pretty well the same way.